Hmm. Let's see if this is actually working here. Huh. Seems to be working. Sorry, guys. This is kind of an experiment here. See what's going on. Seems to be working. Hmm. Oh, seems to be working. So, anyway, hey folks, back here. Welcome back. Got a little something different for you here tonight. Um, don't expect any of you to be on this stream here tonight. Totally fine. But signing into chat. What does that mean? Let me try that. Ah. I guess it doesn't work. Maybe. Maybe. Well, no. Seems to be working. Alright, cool. So anyway, I've been doing a lot of stuff with Task Force Admiral lately. Folks like that. Really excited about that game. But need a little bit of a break from the Pacific War, so I figured I'd play something a little bit different here tonight, just because some guys out here have been playing, well, specifically, Darth Vegan has been playing Derail Valley, which is a phenomenal game, and I love it. Love that game. I think it's fantastic. I've put many, many hours in that game. But this game here is called Railroader. Really, 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 really awesome game. If you want to know a little bit more about trains. And so I figured tonight I got a little bit of the house to myself and wasn't quite sure if I could play Task Force Admiral or anything different. So figured try and give this guy a shot here because Railroader is it's a really cool game. It's very different than most of the other train games that you play because when I worked on the railroad, there's just something about this game that really spoke to me. And so let's go in here and dive in and see what's going on here. So we got a few trains left here tonight. Actually, no, we're at 1713. So late in the day. And everybody's all nice and sleepy. So I'm going to go ahead and sleep till the morning. So, but one of the things about this game in particular that I really enjoy is I just really enjoy like really chill train games. And this one is one of the best out there. So if you're not familiar with this game in particular, it's been released. It's not on beta anymore. At least I don't think it is. So, but it's been a little while since I've played it, so I wanted to jump in here and just do some stuff with trains here tonight. So it's be really cool. So let's see. So we got two locomotives in here. This guy here, the 10-wheeler, I've been using her as my my passenger locomotive. So let's go ahead and select her. Let's go ahead and back out here. Get her on hooked onto these passenger cars that we have over here. They're all fueled up last night, cold and fueled and ready to go. Let's check our switches here and make sure everything's lined. Back in, go hook onto these passenger cars down here and go check this guy out. So, this game has had quite a few updates lately. Sorry, I got a whistle for my crossing here, man. Get her hooked onto these dudes here. Now this game, I'm pretty particular about my train operations, and so I want all the passenger seats facing forward. And so we're gonna have to run this train around the Y here. Let's go ahead and pull off some speed here. Kick on the independent just a little bit. And yeah, I did work for a railroad for a while, so I kind of know what I'm doing. There we go, schmack. Not too hard. Let's go ahead and hook these guys up. Yeah, kick off the handbrake here. Let's go kick her up on the Y here. Get these guys all spooled around here. Waypoint. Let's go ahead and set them up. Come up on here. And here we go. Should be ready to go. Oh, I don't have them set up for the right train here. Hang on just a sec. There we go. Off she goes. So I got a timetable set up here. This guy is going to depart here. So this is Whittier Station. So train 1 depart 8:19. Or no. Yeah. 8:19. Oh no, I'm sorry, Bryson. This is Bryson out at 8 o'clock in the morning. We're gonna get her spooled up here, ready to go. Should probably work on getting this other engine up in here, ready to go. Let's get on the turntable here. This other dude ready to go. Let's go this way. So we're gonna have to take care of this guy here too. Oh, don't have the turntable quite lined up here. My bad. Oh, we did. Nope, not quite. Not quite. Come on, man. There we go. Let me get her set up here. There we go. And then back on around. Get her spooled up for the morning, because we got a local that's got to go east. Here down to Whittier. Take care of some of these other cars. There we go. I think we're good now. Let's go ahead and climb up onto the cab here. There we go. Whistle off and go. 1 mile an hour off the old turntable here. So she's good on coal and water. So we'll have to figure out exactly what it is that we're going to do with our morning local here going down southwise. So it'll take a little bit of time. Hey Tristan, how are you, buddy? So good to see you, man. Yeah, sorry, man. I'm doing something a little bit different here tonight. So just because I'm a little bit tired of the Pacific War games, at least for the moment. Task Force Admiral is really, really good. So, but I'm not quite sure how much I can actually spend time on that until I hear back from the Discord about like talking about the beta and stuff like that. So this guy's gonna come back there. And so here we go. We got to take these cars here down to Whittier. Stop off at Ela. So, but this game is way freaking cool. No, man, I got no complaints, man. Everything's good. Everything's really good right now. So, just a little bit busy with stuff at work. And so, I figured it'd be kind of nice to spend a little bit of time on a chill train game here tonight. Let's go ahead and set this guy to waypoint. I want you to go knuckle into these dudes here. There we go. There he goes. And so, I don't know about this, but I spent a lot of time on train games. So, and I've seen Darth Vegan like playing a little bit of Derail Valley, which I have hundreds of hours in. So, but this game here, Railroader, is actually really quite cool. I enjoy it quite a bit because when I worked for the railroad, I was a train master. And so this game, you spend a lot more time train mastering than you do actually like switching and stuff like that. All the switching on this game is really cool too. So let's go ahead and SCR2. We need to select this guy. There we go. Let's go road forward 30, 55. So this guy's gonna spool up here and actually collect folks off the platform here. Yeah, no, man, I got that. So, but I do a lot of train games on my own, and this one is one of the best. It reminds me of when I used to work on a railroad. So, do a lot of planning, and only so much driving, shall we say? So, but hey, man, how do you feel about Task Force Admiral? I'm curious. So, I've really enjoyed it quite a bit. The guys are cool. Discord seems pretty cool. I don't really hang out on Discord that much, but those guys seem pretty cool. What do you play, man? You play train games? Which ones? Curious. So, but if you're interested in American railroading, this one is probably one of the best. Derail Valley is really good too, but this one is definitely my favorite. And so I spent the last couple of weeks like building up a new railroad here with a brand new save. Oh, this guy's got a switch line against him. Here we go. Let's go help you out here, brother. Should probably line these all back to main track movement. Yeah, these are all lined and locked. Here we go. Yeah, railroad is kind of interesting. It takes a little bit of time to get used to. So, but it's also, I mean, I've had most of these industries pulled up to like at least a level 5, and so this is a new save here. And I'm sorry, I'm a little bit of a purist, so I like to use the caboose. So I know a lot of people don't like to do that. So, but I do. Wait a minute, who's locked here? Someone's locked here. Are you locked? You're locked. There we go. Let's go ahead and spin that off. Let's go grab our caboose here. There we go. And so I got this passenger train set up to leave at 800 here. Take her a little bit of time to actually build up enough passengers, but that'll give us enough time to get these guys down to Ela. So I got all these guys from the Whittier sawmill because they're on the left side, or they're on the offhand side of the track. And so I always pull them up all the way up here to Bryson so I can work the track from the right side. You know? But, like I said, I'm a little bit of a purist, so I always like to grab the caboose. Gotta have a chromie on the crew, man. So, anyway. And this guy here, so this is train 1. Train 1 here is set to depart at 8 o'clock. So, I should be able to run this other local down there before it gets too crazy. Or at least before I can bring them on. So here we go. Let's go ahead and light our switches here. Out and out. Out and out. Go ahead and flip that switch here. Check our map. Let's go down to Ela here. And I'm going to run this train into the Y, or into the side track here. And this other guy should be able to follow him right off the jump. Let's see. Here we go. Yeah, no, I get you on that, man. So, and I've had a full game on this one, man, where I had like level 5s on all of the industries, all the way up to Andrews, and they are not that much fun. So, wait a minute, we don't have somebody who's tied in here. You not tied in? Oh, that's caboose that's not tied in. Hang on just a sec. Let me try to tie this guy in. There we go. Oh, come on. I can't hit it. There we go. All right, everybody's tied in. All right, buddy, off you go. Because let's see. All these guys going back to down to Whittier. These two guys to Ela. Off we go, dude. Go ahead and roll him up. Off you go, bud. Off she goes. Now, man, I like this game because it's like pure American railroading. So it reminds me so much of when I worked on a railroad. Yeah, see, look at this. Even these guys are so cool about not running through switches, man. Can't run through a switch. Freaking truck can get pissed at you if you did that. So you're gonna blow out the rod and everything. Off we go. Go down here and sit here and watch this guy come through, and we'll play Switchman here a little bit. this guy roll on through here. We'll line this one, line and lock for main track service on the passenger train here in just a sec. So no, like one of the main reasons I like this game more so than like a lot of other train games is you can actually switch in this game. Um, you can do yard jobs in this one. Derail Valley, it's really hard to do because they get those stupid, you know, ball and pin couplers. This one, you got knuckle couplers, which is what I'm used to. So off you go, bud. Go ahead and shore this up. Here we go. Go ahead and lock these back. Main track movement. There we go. Line and lock. That's the switch pocket. That one here is the arrival track. So these are all locked on the main, on the yard lead. Cool. Cool beans. Off we go. Yeah, I agree, man. If they actually had a little bit of Rando weather in here, I mean, you can do that yourself. I mean, you just hit the console key here and hit weather. Clear? Am I mistaken? Yeah, so it's weather. Sorry. Typing. And it just clears everything up at point in time, so no clouds and stuff like that. Yeah, no, I agree. They should have that set to rando. But I don't know, actually, the weather doesn't actually affect traction in this game. Unlike it does in Derail Valley or other games. Like, I played a shitload of Run 8 over the years because Run 8 is exactly like working on the actual railroad. So running between San Bernardino and Colton. It's an 8-hour run, man. So, and it takes some time and some dedication if you want to do that one. So this here is only a 20-mile run, so it's not too bad. Century of Steam looks really interesting, man. So I've watched Heist for years, and I've met him. So up at what is it, the Golden Museum, once a long time ago before he was a YouTuber. So I'm looking forward to that one. I played a lot of Railroads Online too. So I had a whole nother channel that was set up on Railroads Online, but the problem is that you let too many train guys into your into your chat, they get like angry and fighty. I don't get that, man. I don't get that at all. So I've loved trains ever since I was a little kid, and I was blessed by the chance to actually work for the Union Pacific for a while. And so, you know, we get to play games like this. They're absolutely fantastic. And this one is done by guys who actually run this route. So this is what is it, the Great Smoky Mountain Railroad, and it is spot on. So absolutely spot on with their work. Yeah, no, I get that with Railroads Online. I played it a lot. The thing that I like about this game over Railroads Online is that, you know, it's an actually laid out railroad where they have the switches make sense, the industries make sense, and all that stuff, you know, and it's not just like load this and offload that and all that stuff, you know, which is fun. I mean, it's fun to build your own railroad, but, excuse me, it's also fun to just run one. And that's what this game lets you do. and I really like that. So when I was a train master, I had to figure out all the local swap outs and switch outs and stuff like that, and pickups and drop offs. And this game, you get so many cars in the interchange on one end, and that's exactly what it was like working for an actual railroad. I mean, you have to sit down with the crew every single morning and figure out, hey, this is what we got, this is what we got going on. So, what are you going to take? What are we going to drop off? What are we going to set out? You know, are we going to pick those up on the next run tomorrow? Stuff like that. And this game is just fantastic. And running the locomotives is way fun too. I mean, I know Heist is really big on, like actually operating steam locomotives, and you can do that in Derail Valley, which is cool. But I never ran a steam locomotive, man. I've run plenty of diesels over the years, and so I play Derail Valley with the DE6. I know exactly what I'm doing, but like these guys here, I just like to let the engineer do it. I mean, I can do it, but it's a lot of work, man. Snow in this game would be awesome, man. I totally agree. So I just appreciate how much work they actually put into the railroad on this one. I mean, you've got only so many like crossovers and stuff like that, bridges here, and only so many transfer points, control points, and stuff like that. And so, I mean, if you have a lot of cars and you sign up for a lot of the industries, you really have to be careful about what it is that you're trying to do. And so this guy here, so all these guys here are for Whittier, but I ran them all the way up to Bryson just because I wanted to work the railroad from the right end on this one. And we're gonna have to think about this train here a little bit because we've got the ELA cars down here. In fact, I might actually want to switch this out here. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and keep her on the main. And we'll go ahead and button up this one up here. This will give us enough chance. We got half an hour before the passenger train is going to run behind us, so we can go ahead and drop a fusee down here. She'll stop there, and that'll give us a chance to swap all these cars out here where we're on the right end. We don't have any pickups. I think we do have 2 setouts though. Yeah, we got 2 on ELA House here. I think this is the house track right here. So we're going to go ahead and, well, actually, yeah, shit. We probably wouldn't want to stay on the siding, but whatever. It's okay, man. Railroading's an art, not a science. Here we go. Let's see. They're way on the end there. So here we go. Let's go ahead and set this guy to manual here. Peel off that fusee here. Whistle off and go. So we're going to set these 2 guys out and then pick them up, kick them in there. It's going to take a little bit of work here, but not too bad. So don't want to run through the switch, man. Make maintenance way nice pissed at us if we do that. Go ahead and set the crummy here on the main. Here we go. Now we got a pullback track here, so we gotta do 3 moves here in order to get these guys off there. We don't want to pull all these rest of these guys with us here. We'll do. Pull all these guys back. These are all small sawmill cars here. This guy is going back to the interchange. We don't have any pickups here, just setouts. So go ahead and call it good here. Probably lame. Fouled the switch. There we go. Yeah, see, these guys run the ass end of the train, so it's going to take an extra move here in order to actually, like, run these guys through and get our train all buttoned back up. Go ahead here and try not to knock over the coffee pot. There you go. Don't mess with your conductor, man. Go ahead and clear the switch. Come on, buddy. Oh, no. I didn't loose up here. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. There we go. Steel here, man. This guy is laced. Oh, no. I did not open this angle cock. My bad. There we go. Man, making all kinds of railroad mistakes here. What do we got, 7:30? Yeah, we got more than enough time. That guy won't be down here until another 30 minutes. I could kick these guys down there, but not supposed to kick the caboose. That's bad form, man. So here we go. There we go. Come on out, buddy. Got 2 more moves to make here. We can just use the independent. There we go. Whoa, easy, killer. Smash. That's okay. Insurance company will take care of that. Whatever. There we go. We'll just kick those two guys right into the freight house here and call it good. Because both these guys are going here. Heal a house. Nice. Gonna run through the switch. Yeah, let's not do that. Made its way to be pissed at us. We do that. Oh, damn it. I'm just right over the points here, man. There we go. Easy killer. God damn it. Did I flipped the wrong switch. And you probably watched me do that, didn't you? Never bottle the air. Never, ever bottle the air. That's the rule. Yeah, no worries, buddy. Good to see you. We'll do some more war soon. Just not tonight. Here we go. Safety stop. In we go. And off we go. Sawmill. All these guys are sawmill. Cool beans. All the way through Whittier. Go ahead and stop before the sawmill switch. All good. Off we go. Inbound. So I'm just running the morning local here, where we can actually get out to Whittier and grab up them other cars. Set all the these cars to the sawmill here. Yeah, there we go, buddy. Man, I just love these chill train games like this. You know, you just run locomotives. And this is one of the starter locomotives here. It's powerful enough to run just about any train that you have. Early in the game. Later on, not so much. So that's what we're gonna try and do here pretty soon. So my plan with this playthrough in particular, so the last playthrough that I played with, I had all the everything unlocked, all the things, and it is just an absolute beast to run this game solo. So, but this one I want to do just up to Bryson and down to Silva. And so the name of my railroad is the Silva in South Cherokee, which means that we're not going to go past Bryson in this game. And I want to get as much of the logging done that I can, but still at the same point in time, you know, run a pretty mean passenger train up and down the line every day. And so passenger train is going to be leaving here in about 20 minutes from Bryson, heading down to Whittier. We'll run around the Y and bring it back. That's the day. So easy peasy, lemon squeezy. We got to go down there and switch out the sawmill, which will take a few minutes, but not too bad. So it won't be too much of a problem. But I got to start thinking about what naval game I'm going to play next. I still have a series on the Coral Sea that I want to do with Task Force Admiral, which is an absolutely phenomenal game, and I love it. But you can only do so much Pacific War before you have to get back to the homeland. And trains are nice and cathartic for me, especially since I used to work for a railroad for a long time. Well, not for a long time, but a long time ago. And so I love these nice chill train games like this. Play some Derail Valley too, if you guys are interested. So I think I have about $3 million worth of equipment on that game. So I figured maybe kind of be nice and fun to play this one here for a little bit, because it's a really good game and I really enjoy it. I really, really enjoy it. And the devs that made this game did a phenomenal job of balancing not just the feel of a local, like, short line railroad, but also, you know, it's got enough progression in it where if you want to get really serious about it, you can do it. And so what I'd like to do with this playthrough is actually do all the signals up to Bryson from Silva and run a mean and lean passenger train between both of the ends of the railroad, and then maybe eventually we'll go up to Andrews. I've played this game where I went up to Andrews and you have both interchanges available. It is quite difficult at that point in time. It's like a job, because you got the paper mill down in Silva, you got the pulp plant up in or I think it's a pulp plant up in Andrews, and it's a lot of work in order to actually maintain this if you're playing single player like I do, which I enjoy. So I just like really nice chill train games like this from time to time. Gets your mind off the war. And no, I'm not going diesel on this game. I've got both the DE6s, or the DE6 and the Slug, unlocked on Derail Valley. They're way fun. I can show you how to run those at some point in time if you're really curious. So, but at the same point in time, this game is just nice and chill. Let's go ahead and flip the switch here. Oh, no. We don't want to do that. Because we have to get these guys down into sawmill, the shore mill here. So let's go ahead and swap this guy out. Let's go ahead and cut the crummy here. Spinny. Stop it forward switch. Yeah, we did. Nice. I'll change this to manual. I think all these guys need to go in the sawmill. Except for the first one. These guys are all sawmill cars. We're going to pull them a lot of sawmill cars out of here. Let's go ahead and head on in here, shall we? So this first guy here is for the interchange. The rest of these guys are for the shore mill. Including that guy on the end, which is a Gond, which is going up here. Go ahead and cut that. So let's see how we want to figure this out. Those 4 guys are going into the interchange, or into the let's go ahead and let's stag that. Snag that gun, take him on here, kick these guys in here. Yeah. Let's do it this way. Flip that switch. Flip that switch. Let's go grab that gun. Go out here and ride the car. So as a conductor, we want to do this on this side. If I can grab it. I can't grab it. There we go. Easy, killer. Just use the independent here. Up. Alright, man, got a little zealous there. There we go. Stitch these guys up. Release the handbrake. Go ahead and ride this dude. We'll stitch this dude on these dudes here. Then run this gun back up here. Just sit here and ride the car. You would not want to ride a car at 10 miles an hour. Be a little bit more scary than you think. but that's okay. A little tap on the independent here. Because these guys are just freewheeling now. Let's go ahead and jump off here. There we go. Perfect. The engineer can't see me here, so I'd use a whistle at this point in time to tell him what I want him to do. Oh no, I want to go that one. Never mind. My bad. Next switch. Making problems here, man. Just making problems. Here we go. Here comes the switch stand. You do not jump off a car until you're past the switch stand. Otherwise, you might get hurt. So we jump off here. Tell them to button up. Flip the switch. And give them 3 toots on the whistle. There we go. Bring them on back. So this guy is the load, that guy's the empty. And again, you don't want to ride a car that's going more than about 4 or 5 miles an hour. Otherwise, you might lose a leg. You never know. Peel off here. Let them knuckle up. Kirschbank. Not too bad. Go ahead and button those guys up. Make a cut here. Grab this guy. And off we go. I'm going to get past this switch stand right here. Hey, man. Take it easy, Breezy. There we go. Go ahead and hop on off. Switch this switch stand. Now, we could kick this car up in there. Might want to try that. Yeah, let's go ahead and try it. See if that guy... Oh, shit. Gotta flip that switch. Oh, damn it. Didn't get the switch in time. Ah, fine. I guess we'll do it this way. Did not flip that switch in time. Bad switching on my part. Let's try that again, shall we? Perfect. Wait a minute, let's check the switch here. Switch is good. Oh, I don't know if he's gonna make it. He might make it. We'll see. I think this entire cut needs to go into that. Yeah, that's good. Dude made it, man. Nice. Oh, that last car there needs to go to the interchange as well. My bad. Made the cut a little bit too early. Well, look at that. That was almost perfect. It's just up here. Yep, there we go. Oopsie. Wrong way. We gotta go grab this guy. Switch is lined. Nice. Oh, I didn't change the switch. Lame. Lame. This switch. Not that switch. This switch. Not that switch. I'm sorry, man. I owe the engineer a coffee at this point in time. It'll happen. Here we go. But we're still 8 o'clock in the morning. Passenger train hasn't even left yet. So we're in good shape. I'm going to peel that back. Going the right way. Going the right way. Ease it off. Ease it off, son. Ease it off. Oh. Should use the independent. Whatever. There we go. Alright, let's stitch this guy in. Make a cut here. Guys, handbrake's on. Handbrake is not. Oh, wait, whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah, no, you got the right guy. Go over here, protect the point. So I done messed up there by not actually like checking which switch was lined where. So my bad. There we go. And it's train brake. Hop off here, grab this switch. So now it's lined that way. Off we go. Go knuckle into the caboose. Into the crummy and call it good. Here we go. Little upgrade here. Not too bad though. See, normally as a conductor I'd want to be on the side where the engineer could see, which would be the other side. But I'd have a whistle, so I'd be able to tell him, hey, hey, whoa, 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 killer. Be cool. Don't stick your arms out. Want to go and buy switch stands. It's a good way to lose an arm. Alright, easy. Easy does it. Easy does it. Let's rock the baby here. Eight miles an hour. 7, 6. Smash. Oh, messed up somebody's coffee. That's okay. Clear the switch. We are clear of the switch. Lined, lined, lined. So let's see, what do we got here? Sawmill, 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 and hardwoods. We're just going to take all these guys back to Whittier, or to Bryson. We'll swap them out tomorrow. Yeah, they're all good. We're going to bring the log cars up. Go ahead and do that next. That'll do. Cut him off. All right, buddy. Let's go check on our passenger train here. Yep, running hard. To 60. 60. Oh my God, he's full. Full of passengers. Might need another passenger car. We'll see. Kind of missed that one, man. That's okay. Actually, what I want to do with this guy is run him around the Y. Let's run him around the Y. So we want him facing the other way. And some people might say, like, hey, man, it doesn't matter what direction your locomotive is facing. I'm sorry, I'm a little bit of a purist on it. So, the Y's right here. It's only 15 minutes, 10 minutes worth of work. So, let's go ahead and get her faced the right way. So, we'll shove all the log cars up there. And then we'll bring the other ones back. All the way up to Bryson and back. And the reason why I'm bringing up to Bryson and back is just so that I can actually make sure that switches are facing the right way. Otherwise, you have to do a run-around move, which isn't a huge deal, of course, but there's no reason not to do it at this point in time. So we'll just go ahead and do that. And it'll be fine. Should probably fuel this guy too. Let's see. How are we doing? Not too bad on coal. And water. Yep. I don't think we have any other cars that are local up here. Let's go check and see. So these are inbound ones. Whittier Sawmill, Appalachian Hardwood, Whittier. These are all sawmill cars. And I've got the interchange set to kind of rando, so which is how the Class 1 railroad would actually deliver them to you. They don't give a shit about your issues, shall we say. Alright, let's go ahead and run up the log cars here. Go ahead and knuckle into these guys. Anybody here need to go? Nope. Nope. Nope, we're good. Gonna check the other guy here. coming in hard and hot and heavy into Ela here. And we'll run this train around the Y2. I think both these cars are full. Yeah, 120 passengers. Nice. I want to get the observation car here pretty soon. So $6,000. That we have for monies. So getting the observation coach be $6,000. Yeah. Oh my god, look at that. 6811. 7062 even with the discount. Yeah, no. We'll have to wait. At least another run or two. My big goal is to get to Silva next. And actually like make sure that we have more passenger runs, because Silva will add like Silva, Dilmont, and Silva, Wilmot, and there's another one in there too. Let's get this guy up here. Pretty good on fuel and water. Let's get down here and knuckle these guys up. Button them up. Release handbrake. And here we go. So we want to send them up to Connolly Creek here, L2, which can take 8 log cars. So, and this actually works with waypoints here pretty well. Go ahead and hop on in the old fireman seat here. And off we go. So currently I only have like the 8 log cars, which is fine. I don't really want to actually add too many more here until I at least have one more locomotive. So what I'd like to do is actually like set up a locomotive here that serves kind of as the Bryson local, and then have a peddler that actually runs up and down the main line from Silva all the way up to Bryson. Now, previously when I unlocked all the things in this game, you get an insane amount of cars where you have to service the interchange at Silva at least twice a day. At least once with an extra, which is just way too much work, especially if you unlock the Robinson coal mine up in Alarka, and the Alarka coal mine, which is a pain in the ass to serve. But he makes money doing it. But again, not too worried about it. Check out this guy. He's leaving Ela here. This guy's going to run up to Connolly here. Connolly Creek. Drop these guys off. What I've noticed is that with 8 a day, as long as you drop them off once a day, you're just fine. So, because Whittier Sawmill takes 8 a day. There's 8 in the pond. So, it'll be pretty good for a little bit. But eventually I want to get at least 8 more of these cars, these spine cars, and actually run them up there. And no, I don't run them up there with the caboose. I should. So, because you always want to protect the point, but you can at least see the point here with the spine cars. So that's fine. So we're running the spine cars up here. There's Whittier over there. Other train here is probably coming in pretty hard. Yeah. So, go ahead and select this guy. Hop in the cab here. And who knows, maybe I'll run this train back. Just for funsies. It's still early in the morning. So this is only day 3 of me playing this game. So it's really early. It's really, really early in terms of how much you can actually do and how much you can actually run and stuff like that. Once you get the initial like Whittier Bridge fixed, then you can actually make some decent money. I mean, it's not great money, but decent money off passengers. When I opened it up all the way to the point in time where I got to Andrews and back, all the way down to Silva, you can make a shitload of money off passengers. But you're spending so much time worrying about freight drop-offs and pickups and set-outs and all that stuff along the line that you just don't really have time to pay attention to the passenger trains, which, quite honestly, are the most fun to run. So, because they just go, like, I mean, they just go and stop and go and stop and go and stop, and it's fun to just run the line. Same thing in Derail Valley. You can get a lot of cars built on a train in Derail Valley, but you'll spend like 2 hours building a train and then 15 minutes running it. In this game, you can just run trains. Which is honestly the fun part. And this game is pretty. It's not as pretty as Derail Valley, but if you dial up some of the settings on your computer, I'm running an old T80 or 2080 Ti. It's great. Looks great. And again, it's just a chill train game. Not quite the same as a lot of the Pacific War games that I play, where there's all kinds of stuff going on all the time. In this game, it's just kind of fun just to run trains for a little bit and actually get a feel for this piece of rail. You get to understand like what parts of the rail are challenging, which ones are the ones where you can just open up on. It's way fun. And if you don't want to run, like right now I'm hands-free, and you just want to let the AI do it, that's totally cool too. So I appreciate it. And no, you can't do war crimes on trains, man. Appreciate that. I'm not in the mood for war crimes tonight, man. So we're just moving people and coal. I mean, war crimes are probably inbound. I don't know. So I've been poking at sea power a little bit. I don't quite get it because I'm too stupid to understand like missile combat. So forgive me my evening of trains here, man. Well, I don't know. I could probably do war crimes if there were actually like cars at this crossing and stuff like that, but yeah. I think we whistled off correctly. There we go. All right. So train 1's at Whittier with a whole crap ton of passengers. Kind of tempted to go get that platform car, but I don't think I'm going to do it tonight. We'll see. How are we doing on gas here? We're good on water. We're good on gas. Let's go check out the other dude. See if he actually made it up there yet. Not quite. It's getting there. So I just have the 2 locomotives right now, which is fine. Take it nice and easy. I just want a nice little stub railroad here at this point in time. I don't want to do all the freight and all the things. You know, just kind of enjoy the scenery. Good old western North Carolina here. I think he's almost up there. No, not quite. Yeah, there we go. Go ahead and shove these dudes on up in here. That's what she said. Call it good for a night. Here we go. Right in the slot. Nice. Let's go ahead and knuckle off. Spin the wheels and open this up. Here we go. Let's go back down to Whittier. So what we got down here? We gotta grab these dudes. Yeah, they were not too kind to us on this block here, but whatever. We'll make it work. Off we go, buddy. Maybe I'll run this train personally. We'll see. Well, actually, no. We gotta go get the other dude. Wow, this guy's coming down the Y now, so... Play cool, man. Are you all offloaded? You're all offloaded. Let's go run up to here. Wait for that dude to come down. There we go. That was a bad idea. I should have waited for that other guy to come back down here. Well, no. Let's go ahead and put him up here. There we go. Oh, nice, man. Working on tugboats, huh? One of my oldest and favorite Navy guys ever was a guy that I worked with. He was a chief, and he was a proud tugboat man. Navy. What did he do? What did it say? Ocean-going tugs. Loved it. Yeah. I can't remember the name of the ship that he was on. Or the boat, I guess. Yeah. Man. That was a long time ago. He's a bosun's mate. I bought him the actual bosun's whistle once. And man, he just rocked that thing like it was yesterday. But he didn't start in the Navy on that. He started in the Navy in Vietnam, and he served on PBRs on the Mekong. And then after that, he didn't want to get out of the Navy, even though his enlistment was up, and he spent the next 20 years on Navy ocean-going tugs. So he was a cool dude, man. Yeah, very cool dude. Yeah, I know. He was a god. He was a god. He was retired, but he still had the god complex. He's a good dude, man. Very good dude. So he might actually still be alive. I don't know. It's been a while since I've thought about him. Good dude. Very good dude. Full-blooded Native American. Oh my gosh, on the Navy. I wouldn't want to fight him. Yeah, killer. Anyway, man, good to see you here tonight. So, now we got something a little bit more chill here, but just wanted to kind of do something that wasn't Navy based for a change, or war based. Let me put it that way. Oh, god dang it. This guy is not bringing the cars. Lame. Stop. Stop that, bro. Asshole. Alright, well, I guess we can Y the other train. I thought I had him knuckled in there. Oh, no. Yeah, never mind. He dropped them off. My bad. Got me thinking a little bit too hard here. Alright, bro. Hang on. I'm all turned around here. Topsy-turvy. Let's go back to, what are your interchange? There you go. So, I'm sorry about that, man. I usually have these guys running, with one set of cars up and one set of cars back. My bad. I'm glad Mr. Wick is doing well. So, please don't judge me. There we go. Off we go. He wasn't even that far. Yeah, no, they're right there. Oh my god. What am I doing here? You asshole, stop. Don't knuckle into him. Jesus. What kind of railroad are we running here, man? Stop this. Manual. You. Stop. 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 Hey! Bro! Jesus H. Christ. Who is who here? You. You, bro. Get off that. God dang it. Alright, you. Select. Thank you. I know, war crime, yeah. Well, let me whistle for crossing here, man. God dang it. Yeah, we bumped uglies there for a second. We're supposed to. And look at this, man. Freaking maintenance way is going to be pissed at me if I run through the switch. Alright. Making everybody happy here. There we go. No. Clear the points, bro. Okay. This passenger train Off you go. Off you go, buddy. It's like, I'm sorry, I thought this was professional railroading going on here. Apparently not. Alright, dude. You. Go knuckle into these freaking cars down here. Asshat. Well, it is what it is. There you go. Thank you. What a way to run a railroad. I don't know. Rule G violations here are probably slightly influencing this. There we go. Alright, let's shore up the switch. There we go. If you bonk into nothing that I didn't tell you to bonk into. So let's see. Timetabler here out of what are your 8:30? Okay, cool. Those guys have exactly like 30 seconds to get on the train, man. Maybe. Maybe. We might make time here. We'll see. Come on, everybody on. Everybody on. Get going. Get going. Yeah. Pick up the dogs, pick up the kids. Put the passengers in there. Yeah, 20 seconds. Here we go. 32, 29. Passengers ready to go. Check our switches here and make sure we're good. Are you lined out? You are lined out. All the way up here. Ela, are you lined in? You are lined in. Off you go, buddy. Hey, look at that, man. Professional train master in. Nice. Perfect. Perfect. Alright, what do you got here, man? Hardwood. Those guys for the shore mill. I'm not going to worry about that. Go ahead and pull you guys all the way up to Bryson here. Good. Hand off on that. Go ahead and knuckle into the crummy here. Guys, you need a caboose in order to have a train. That's the rule. Those are all revenue cars. I don't think we have any dropouts here. No, we don't have any setouts until we get to Bryson. Could take those guys and, you know, switch them all out here, but the train will be facing the right way in the morning, so we'll just take them up to the Bryson Division Point Yard here and call it good. Come on, buddy. Hey, easy, 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 easy. Easy squeezy. Oh, nice job. Much better than I would have done. Go ahead and knuckle in there. Cut that. We got some air problems here. There we go. All right, buddy. Off you go. Hot on the heels of that other dude. There we go. Go ahead and ride the crummy here. Now we're gonna get stopped behind that passenger train. We'll just follow him all the way into Bryson and call it a day. Actually, we could just ride this train. Let's go ahead and let's do this one manual life, shall we? Try not to asshole that other train. No promises. That might be a war crime. Easy, easy, easy. Chiller. Killer. There we go. Easy. Easy. Bruh, 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 bruh. We're speeding here, man. Take it easy, brother. So there goes that Ela. He's got to take a couple minutes to get there. I'm gonna peel off the throttle here, man. I think we got a 30-mile-an-hour speed restriction here. Not mistaken. Pretty sure we do. I'm going to put on a little bit of poundage here. Keep it at a hard 30. See if that guy actually like clears out of there before we get there. Just freewheeling here, man. Hey, 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 hey. Easy. Easy peasy. Making good time, good time. time. Nope. Knock off a little bit of speed. Go watch the curves, man. 30? Ah. Doing 31 out of 30, man. We'll let them catch me. I don't think that guy's actually gonna leave. He's departing Ella right now, so we're gonna follow him right on his ass. Come on, man. Just a wee bit of steam here. Check the timetable. 8:16, Ela, 8:11, 8:38. Yeah, we're right on his butt. Easy, easy, easy. Station know we're coming. Here we go. We got a little bit of a grade going up towards the bridge here. Not too bad. We're speeding a little bit, but come on, man. That might be like police officer error. 30 over the bridge. Ah, 31's close enough. Good enough for government work. Up and over, here we go. Nice. Alright, alright. A little bit of air. There we go. We got all the things. We got all the things. Here we go. So what I want to see is that, like, this train that's ahead of me, Somewhere up in here. Yeah, it's just right up here on the front end of Governor's Island. So they're going to go in here, and we're going to come in behind them. Get switched out into the yard. Give me a little bit more gas. A little bit of gas on this. So we're going to come in right behind them. No issues. Got places to be. Get on my whistle board here just in case. Any freaking weed weasels waiting for me. You're right on his ass. Oh, up. Yep, alright. A little bit of air here. Gotta do all the things, man. Stupid highway. Out of the way, motorists. Easing on up here. Alright, so that guy's about to clear that switch here. So what we're going to do is we're going to rock in right behind him. And then clear up. There we go. Just coast on in here. Where's the crossing? Ah, it's way up there. Alright, coming in. Here we go. There we go. There's Bryce and there's the switch lead. Stuff like that. Let's go ahead and put on a little bit of caution here. There we go. Switch lined. Lined. There we go. Go ahead and pull up right behind her. Call it a day. Well, we got a lot of switching to do here. Full suppression. Ah, too much. Lame. Too much. It happens. It's alright. So let's see, we got to pull those two guys out and those two guys around. Those two guys out. Sounds good. Alright, let's do some switching here real quick. Go ahead and make a break here. Go ahead and kick these guys onto this track. Oh, damn it. Too close. Alright, let's see if that'll work. I kick these guys onto a different track here. Because I think we have to put those guys in frontwards. Yeah. Easy, easy, easy. Easy, killer. In we go. Oh, a little bit too much. What are you doing? Really? Oh. What's the issue here? Oh. Oops. Gotta hook in. There we go. Alright. Let's send these guys up here. That way. Cool stuff. Easy, easy, easy. Nice. There we go. Alright, let's take all of you. Caboose all the way up here. That'll do. Hey, 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 hey. Probably do it. Oh, asshole. I didn't. Oh, damn it. Oh, well. Stop. All right. I'm gonna kick those guys on that. Whatever. That'll work. Man, I'm so bad about lining switches before I actually kick cars. I feel stupid sometimes. Alright, so these guys have to be shoved in. So let's go ahead and just click waypoint here. Smash. Come on around and grab this guy. Then you over here. Let's get you all the way up here. I'm going to Y this train. I guess we can leave the caboose on this track. Whatever. That'll be fine. Go ahead and stitch these guys up here. There you go. Right there. Tie this dude down. And never bottle the air. So let's not do that. That's a rule, by the way. Don't bottle the air. I mean, we're going to do it on these two cars because stuff. So, but these guys aren't going out to the morning, so we're not going to bottle the air on these guys. And off we go. Come on, dude. So these two cars need to go up to hardwood, which is way up in here. Which is fine. And then passenger train here. This is SSCR2. We want her to come back out here. Oh no, I'm sorry. Way out here. Yeah, that'll do. And alright, cool beans. Stitch these guys up and off we go. So this is G3A and R1. If I'm not mistaken, R1 is actually the receiving track out here on the hardwoods. Let's go check out See if any of these guys need... That guy needs to be pulled. Well, let's just go ahead and run down to here. Then we'll figure this out. So here's my passenger train. Let's go ahead and inspect operations. We want you on 3, which won't depart until some late, stupid late. 1600. Where are you going, dude? Oh, did I jack that up? Stop that. I totally jacked that up. If I forward. Yeah, okay. Alright. No, this dude. You, bro. Ah, trees. Blah. I want you to go down to hardwood. There we go. Sorry. 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 Kinda sorry, but not sorry. You, go down here. I think it's around. Is there anything else around here that needs to get pulled? You guys don't need to be pulled. Okay, cool. And here's our passenger train coming in. Coming in hot. But not leaving until 4 o'clock this afternoon. So, got a lot of time. We go ahead and get these other guys swapped out. And we'll run this guy here again this afternoon. Then we'll call it a night, man. It's been 2 hours. That's enough trains and chill time. So, not too much war here tonight. So, which is good. Nice change of pace. Just having fun with trains. Oh, he's stuck on a switch. Oh, god dang it. How are you doing on water? You're fine on water. So, let's go ahead and run him up here. So he'll run up to the station here, and he's got nowhere to be for the next 6 hours. So, it's fine. Got a little switching to do with the other guy. Let's go do that. Not you. You. I'm going to do a little switching here and call it a night. So $7,000 dues in the bank. Trying to get up to $10,000 so that we can buy Silva, the Silver branch, and then we'll run between Silva and Bryson for a while. And we'll see. I don't know. We might actually go all the way up to Andrews. I've done that in the past. It's really, 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 really busy if you do that. And the grade, red marble grade, is a bitch. I have no intention of using diesels in this. If I want to play with diesels, I'll play Derail Valley. Which is fine. That's a great game too. Maybe we'll do that one next time. I don't know. But in the meantime, I gotta find a chance to play a little bit more Task Force Admiral and possibly Sea Power. But missiles are scary, and I don't like them. So maybe not. We'll see. All right, what are we doing here? So you are R1, which is up there. So we got to pick that guy out, and then you are a G3A, which is that guy. I guess there's no easy way to do this. So let me just change you to Manuel. How do I want to do this? G3A. Well, I guess it doesn't matter. Yep, I guess there's no quick way to do this. Oh, there we go. Well, there is a quicker way to do this. So I'm going to park this dude up here. And we're going to kick this guy into that dude over there. Then we'll just swap these two dudes out. I guess that's the best way to do this. So here we go. Okay, cool. Just use the independent here. Call it good. Cool. Hopefully they don't corner each other. Doesn't appear to be so. So go ahead and knuckle into that guy and I'll watch this dude. Let him coast all the way down here. That'll do. Never bottle the air. Never bottle the air. We can lace these guys though. There we go. All right, man. It's good to me. Oh, wait. There we go. Go ahead and tie you in. Cool beans. Back you go. What are we going to do with this dude? Let's just go back to here. Could run all the way around this, knuckle him into that way. We could take him here and then run around here and then shove him in. That'd be easier. So, cool. Let's do that. Let's do that. we'll go ahead and call it a day. I mean, we'll run the passenger train one more time, but fine. We need to spin this guy around anyway. So he's running. Actually, you know what we could do? We could just run him down the Y. Couldn't we? Let's do that. Oh, no. There's no cutoff here. Alright, fine. Let's not do that. That'd be stupid. Well, it wouldn't be stupid. It would definitely take another move, though. And you got to think like a railroader. Fewer moves, better moves. So even if it means that you actually have to take a car a little bit further than you thought. So we'll make it work. And then we'll go fuel this guy up for tomorrow's run. I think we have a little bit of gas left in, do we? Yeah, we have a little bit of gas left. Go ahead and do this manual like. Here we go. So nice they put this little crossover in here for us. Very cool. Oh, damn it. If you actually flip the switch, Pat. Idiot. Moron. Dumbass. Yeah. My hogger here is pissed at me. At this point in time, he's like, wait a minute, dude. He was like, well, you didn't catch it either, asshole. So... Bank. Let's go ahead and bleed this car. Or not. Yeah. Oh, look at that. It's already lined in perfectly. Except for that. Just go ahead. Cut her loose. Because this is Eastwood Interchange. These guys here are a sawmill tomorrow. So perfect. Off you go, dude. Let's go ahead and get you coiled up and ready to go for tomorrow. Oh, look at that, man. Beautiful. Everything's ready, Freddy. Did you knuckle in? Yeah, nice. Straight line. Here we go. Here we go. Easy, 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 killer. Yep. Need the gas. Alright, so we're ready for tomorrow. These guys are all set up for the sawmill. This is the Gone, which is facing this way, which is perfect. And there we go. Yeah, buddy. Let's go ahead and park her right in there. So when you park the engines on any of these repair tracks, they repair automatically overnight. So you kind of want to do that. You don't have to. I mean, I haven't really noticed too much of a difference if your locomotives are nice and shiny like this one, or if they're grimy. But it's your railroad, man. You do you. I like to keep mine nice and clean. And remember, don't go across the turntable at no 8 miles an hour, dude. Or do, whatever. I don't think it actually matters. Rule on a railroad is no movement over a turntable more than like, I think it's like 1 mile an hour. Might be 2. Where I was, there were no turntables, so I couldn't tell you. But I want to park it right underneath the hood. Like that. There we go. Set and centered. Good for the day. All right, cool. All right, so the only thing we have left of this guy, and we don't have to worry about that for another day. 6 hours gets us to 15, 16, 31, 46, 5, 5. And just have a couple minutes to go here. And then she'll go ahead and run here for another night. And we're going to call it good after we actually get this guy turned around and come back. Let's see how the 21 out of 60, 17 out of 60. Any passengers left? Yeah, there's still a few waiting to get on. So we'll let them get on, get on. So let's just take a couple minutes here. And that'll be good for another day. Holding at Bryson Depot until 1600. We should run this train ourselves, actually. Oops. Should run this train ourselves. There we go. Let's put it on manual. So you gotta wait till 1600 here. Go ahead and run. I suppose we should let the wheelchair passengers get on and stuff like that. You know, I mean, it's okay. Be okay. It'll work out. But running trains in this game is fun. Um, Not quite as much fun as Derail Valley. Derail Valley's got a lot more like undulating territory and rando consists and stuff like that. But running trains in this game is actually pretty freaking cool. I really enjoy it. You don't have to do it all the time. It's kind of fun to do from time to time. And again, let's change the weather with the weather here. Let's do fog. There we go. Nice and misty. Smoky Mountains misty here tonight. And I'm hoping that in the future, with this game in particular, they beef up the scenery a little bit and they do a little bit more with the visuals. The visuals are great, mostly, but if you get a little bit too far away from the tracks, they get a little bit weird. And there's roads that don't go anywhere and stuff like that. And the buildings are all kind of samey. So, but these guys have done a really good job with this game, and I really enjoy it. It's like the most chill train game that you could actually ask for in many respects. Because if you want to run the trains, run the trains. If you don't want to run the trains, just tell them what to do. Just tell them what to do. That's fine too. If you don't want to have too much business on your railroad, don't put too much business on your railroad. That's fine too. So it's all fine, and that's really nice to see in a game like this. I mean, there's a lot of other really cool train games out there. I love Derail Valley. It's way fun. Maybe we'll do that one here soon. So, but this one is just I really enjoy this one, especially since I don't really know that much about steam trains, and the fact that you can run this one pretty straightforward, like. Without having to worry about the firing the locomotive and stuff like that. It's really cool. Really enjoy it. So let's see if we can get up to 35 miles an hour here pretty quick. So usually 14, you start pulling it back a little bit. 15, 16, 17. Notice this is coming up. You just pull the reverser back a little bit. It's just like gears on a bicycle, so to speak. We've got the throttle wide open here. And just keep pulling this back until you make your speed that you're looking for. Especially here, we've only got 2 passenger cars, pretty light load. And then once you get this pulled back, you know, far enough, then you just ease off the throttle, easy peasy. We're gonna totally run through that switch. Oh no, I guess it wasn't. It was lined for us. So here we go. Easy, man. And then it's just throttle adjustments at that point in time. I don't know if this is actually how you run a steam locomotive. I've never run a steam locomotive. I've run plenty of diesel locomotives over the years, you know, and usually you have a tracker that tells you exactly how fast you're going to be going in like 2-3 minutes, stuff like that, just based upon, you know, the actual amperage that you're pulling. So this game is a little bit different, just because you got a little bit of finesse in your touch. So, and I really enjoy that. We're alongside the road here. There we go. I'm sorry, I'm not ringing the bell. That's not Act 1, Act 2 on the railroad. When I worked on the railroad, it's my job to actually go around and, like, complain at guys when they didn't do their job. So you could have got me on that one. It's fine. Oh. There we go. So it's kind of challenging to keep speed up. Yeah, the crossing's way up there. Sorry, I saw the whistle board. There we go. Trying not to speed. A little bit of speed's not too bad, though. Coming up and over the hump here. And some of the controls on this game are a little squirrely. You know, you just have to kind of keep the screen in the same spot. You know, it's a little bit hard with the brake being down there, but that's okay. Go ahead and put on a little bit here. There we go. Just tap the brakes a little bit. It was a little bit too much. So, we are running with passenger cars here, which are quite light. So, but I've never had the pleasure of running a steam locomotive. I've been near them. When I worked on UP, there was one point in time where, 3965, the old Challenger came through our yard once. I got to climb up on around her a little bit, but didn't get a chance to run her. So I got a buddy who still works for the railroad who actually got to run the big boy for a little bit. He was an engineer for many years, and you know, if it goes across your territory, you get to be a pilot for that, and he got a chance to do that. Very jealous that he got to do that, man. So, but there was plenty of chances for me to actually spend with the old, well, mostly the newer locomotives. I think we're at 30 up here. Yeah, 30. Just kick off a little bit of speed there. Not that much speed, dude. Did I? Oh shit. Not bad. You gotta be careful about that, man. But plenty of chances to run the GEs and EMDs. We had a couple old GP38s, right? I think they were GP40s in our yard. SD40s, big old 6-axle beasts. We used to run those up and over the hump. They were our hump engines. So I never controlled those from the cab. I used to do it from the blue box. The remote control, which was also really fun. Way fun. And then in the yard, we didn't do much flat switching in my yard, but we did a little bit here and there. So it was kind of a rare occurrence. But we did get a chance to do it every now and then. So just depending on what was going on week to week. Alright, coming into ELA here. Let's go ahead and kick off the gas. Yeah, the brakes in this game are quite sensitive. Usually because you're not running anything that's too terribly heavy in this game. There are exceptions to that. So when I was the first time I played this and actually got the Robinson coal mine, yeah, there's some trains that will push you around here a little bit, but these passenger trains not too bad. So let's go ahead and kick on just a couple pounds here. Oh, yeah, this is not a self-lapping brake. My bad. I think we're in range. This guy's unloading. No. Oops. Okay. Let's pull up just a little bit here. There we go. My bad. It happens. All right. So 1609. I think our timetable is 1611 right here. So we got about a minute and a half. Let's get all these guys off here. Load all these dudes up. I guess we got to wait for them. Pretty full train. $32. And now they're loading up. We got about a minute before we get to rock out here. Let's check our switches at Bryson. Or I'm sorry, Whittier. So here we are at Ela. 30 mile an hour speed restriction there. Switches open. Or lined and locked closed. There we go. So here we go. Just a couple minutes. And I'll let the AI run it on back. Cut you guys loose here tonight. It's been good seeing a couple of you. I know this was just kind of a rando stream, and it's completely different than what I usually do, but hope you've enjoyed it. Oh, I'm in the wrong seat. Let's get over here. Here we go. All right. Open her up. Break off. Here we go. Pull this back. Just wait for the speed to come up. Just pull it back gently. That's what she said. Throttle wide open. There we go. Let's get up to 30. So we got that speed restriction up here. There we go, perfect. Close enough. Good enough for government work. So, the 1930s here, man. They got no speed guns. Although on the railroad, we used to like speed check trains all the time, man. So there were a couple sneaky tests that we used to do. Speed check was one of them. Most of the guys are pretty good about that because they had the digital readout about, you know, how fast they were going and stuff like that. The sneakiest one that we used to do was Sidewinder tests, where you're supposed to look over your shoulder and see if there was actually a fusee that you had missed or something like that. I used to call those Sidewinder tests. That was a good way to get an Act 2 on somebody if you're trying to bird dog them a little bit. I never tried to do that, but definitely had some other train masters with me who would do that from time to time. Well, and sometimes we do it, you know, just because there was a certain guy that we were trying to get. Which happens, you know. But we'd never ping you for more than a mile or two. It's fine. It was totally fine. Good times, man. Good times. It was a long time ago. I used to work for the railroad a long time ago. I doubt it's changed that much, though. I really doubt that. You know, maybe some things in terms of, you know, work rules and stuff like that. But my guess is it probably hasn't changed much, because even when I worked there, and that was 20 years ago, you know, guys were following rules that were 80 years old at that point in time. You know, just trying to keep it cool. I mean, most of the tech is the same too. So I'll tell you the truth, it's not really all that different anymore. See, and that's why I like this game. The track is like, it's modern track. You know, it's well laid out. You don't have any crazy banana stuff like you do on Derail Valley. I mean, that makes Derail Valley kind of fun, but if you really want to actually, like, legit railroad experience, you got to go check out Run 8. So, that is just a game that is off the hook in terms of how realistic it is. Right down to the CTC boards and stuff like that. It's fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Alright. Go ahead and center this. Just gonna rock it on in here. So coming into Whittier. Take it nice and easy. It's our time schedule. Whittier 16:19. We got 4 minutes to go. No need to actually jack up anybody's luggage. Get anybody all messed up. Don't want to muss anybody's hair. Just take it in nice and slow here. Let them know we're coming. A little hello. Let's see if I can do this right this time. Nope, that's way too much air. Way too close. Oh, geez. See, I'm stuck here, man. My bad. Let's get you guys a little bit closer to the platform here, shall we? It's alright, man. I had sticky fingers there. There we go. These things happen. All right, well, I'm going to go ahead and let the AI run this train back here tonight. What are we at? We're at like 2 hours and 41 minutes. So I hope you guys had a good night tonight. So enjoying a little bit of different videos here from me. I don't plan on turning this channel into a train channel. I just wanted to play something a little bit different tonight, and I've been playing this one quite a bit lately. I really enjoy it. Big hats off to the guys who made this game, Railroader. It's fantastic. Check it out. It's on Steam. This is basically the version that you can get. I've got no mods on this or anything like that, and so if you're interested in, good old traditional Emperor of the North railroading, this is your game. And if you want something a little bit different, Darth Vegan's been playing Derail Valley, which is phenomenal. It's a great game. It's a lot of fun. Totally different than this game, but still, you can learn a lot about railroads on that game as well. So, but we're going to get back to the war here pretty quick. I want to do the Coral Sea Battle. I've tried it in a couple different ways, and I just want to do it straight up. And so we'll be doing that here in the next week or two. I know that Wolfpack has been dropping videos on that lately, and amongst other guys. And so I want to give it a week or two before I actually do that one and get back into it. So we might do some more trains between now and then. I'll only do trains as live streams. And so if you're ever free on some night and you see me on train night, hop in here. You don't have to ask me train questions and stuff like that. We can talk about the war. Totally cool. But at the same point in time, just want to do something a little bit different here tonight. So I hope you guys all enjoyed that. Hope you have a wonderful evening, and I'll see you all here real soon. Take care now. Bye.